warm waters of the Great Lakes plus persistent winds equal more big snows from Michigan to Pennsylvania to New York State on this TGIF. Grand Rapids, Michigan is buried under 3 feet of snow.
But Buffalo, New York leads the pack with a staggering 80+ inches of snow. We're used to snow here, but hey, stop. This is getting ridiculous. Hello and welcome to this edition of Weather Center. I'm Jeff Morrow.
Hello, I'm Vivian Brown. Now, lake effect snow remains the big story on this TGIF. Let's take a look at the heavy snows we've seen so far this month. In Buffalo, New York, a record so far for the month of 82 inches. Now, the record snow on the ground is 44 inches. So you talk about some very, very heavy snow in the Buffalo area. Now, among the towering mountains of snow in Buffalo, we can find, if we look very, very hard, our very own Mike Seidel, and he joins us now with the very latest. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Vivian. We're stuck here in Buffalo at another snowbank, and again, unbelievable. We wrapped up late this morning, then we pick up another almost foot of snow, and as you mentioned, 82 inches. And it just keeps on coming. We've gotten a break now. The major band has moved to the south towns and south of the metro area, so we're breaking out. We even actually have some sunshine and blue sky, but this is what we're left with. These are 2 cars that were parked before Christmas Eve, before the almost 7 feet of snow fell, and I'm going to attempt to find a car. Let's go. Let's go with me. I don't know if this is going to work, but I think I just found the hood. I think I'm standing on the hood. Well, you get the picture. These people are going to have quite a workout trying to get their cars out. That's the situation here. We've had almost 7 feet of snow. The airport is still shut down. Buffalo and the metro area under a state of emergency, banning all non-essential travel. What can we say? It just keeps on coming, although now it looks like the major ban, the significant snow, from here on out will set up over the southern tier of the ski country for Saturday and Sunday once we get that ban through the south towns tonight. Vivian?
Okay, that's great news, Mike, because we certainly do need it in the ski country area, and great example of the snow. Thanks a lot, Mike.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's go back and show you the current scenario as we watch a little system swing across the Great Lakes, and that's just enhancing all of this snow and those typical snow belt areas. Once again, we're talking about the heaviest amounts now. Up to 82 inches have already fallen in the Buffalo area, and that compressed against the ground, making about 44 inches. So, yeah, it is pretty white across the entire city of Buffalo. And not only in Buffalo, but other areas too, because you can see how the snow is expanding out across the central and eastern parts of New York State. Not in the New York City area or Hartford or Boston, but just to your north and west, we are seeing some flurries here back towards Scranton.
Shocked by a huge snowstorm. In fact, it's a record setter. CNN's Holly Furfer is following the story for us. She's in Pembroke, which is very close to Buffalo. Holly, give us the latest.
Well, this is as far as we could get because the roads are still closed heading over into Buffalo. The airports are still cold. The snow may have stopped in this area, but the temperatures are dropping, and the clouds behind us are pretty ominous. They're saying that they're expecting about a couple more feet of snow possibly over the next 8 days. The Buffalo airport has been closed more than it's been open since Christmas Eve, stranding hundreds of passengers. Roads in and out of the city are still closed. A driving ban for non-essential travel remains in effect.
If at all possible, please just stay home because obviously it's not very safe out there. It's going to be very slow, and let the crews do their work, and we'll get everything buttoned up for the weekend, hopefully.
Hospitals have asked volunteers with four-wheel drive vehicles to bring staffers to work. Residents are being advised to shovel the snow from rooftops and carports to prevent collapse.
I've been plowing snow for 35 years, and this is the worst I've ever seen.
2 deaths have already been attributed to the storms that have forced government officials to declare a state of emergency. According to city officials, the budget for snow removal this year has already been blown. Officials here add that at least this storm had good timing, that it's a holiday week and many schools are closed and businesses are not open as well, so people don't necessarily have to venture out. And I want to add that they did break a record here, 73 inches of snow in 1 month. Well, that's over 6 feet, and they say more snow may be on the way.
73 inches, and most of those inches, I think about 72 of those inches, have come since Christmas Eve, and you're saying that another 2 feet are expected. Is that what you're reporting, Holly?
That's what they're saying. Over the next 8 days, they're expecting more and more snow. We got about a foot or so this afternoon, and they were saying it may kick up a little bit again, so we just have to kind of wait and see. It's that lake effect movement, so we don't know yet, but that's what they're saying.
All right, we love that lake effect, that Lake Erie effect. I grew up in Buffalo. It's nothing. It's a piece of cake. Everybody in Buffalo can handle that snow quite well. A quarter of an inch here in Washington, D.C., the city would be paralyzed. Holly Furfer, enjoy the snow in the sun and fun capital of the United States, Buffalo, New York.
Thanks.